Back on Super Tracks, I'm Scott Douglas. Television's most powerful hour continues now from the St. Paul Civic Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. We told you we were going all over the country today on Super Tracks, and we mean it as we take you north to Minnesota and the St. Paul Civic Center. A lot of fans on hand to watch the four-wheel drive modified trucks. Now, these are 5,800-pound trucks, single engine, and the body stylings are basically the same as you're going to see on the showroom floor. Lots of Ford Rangers, Chevy S10s, and the like. And we're going to start with a big Ford out of Maple Park, Illinois. You're looking at Dwight Olson. Dwight, the orange Crush Ford, ready to get us started from the St. Paul Civic Center. Pretty good looking pull, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough to get it done. Well short of the full pull mark for Orange Crush and Dwight Olson. Still, this is what they've got to beat. As you watch him on the replay, the Ford takes it 202 feet, 8.5 inches. That's going to be the distance to beat. And off the top, it looks like that's going to have a hard time standing up, as some of the best four-wheel drive pullers in the world are going to come after Orange Crush. Like the big Chevrolet known as Heartbeat, Heartbeat Chevrolet, and Gene Helmig out of Missouri Valley, Illinois, the Heartbeat of America. Short of the full pull mark, still he'll have enough to get the lead. That orange pylon you may have spotted in the screen was signifying the lead distance before Heartbeat, and Heartbeat went past that spot, but barely. Gene Helmig is going to come in at 205 feet even, right at 205 feet. That is the new lead distance, but again, significantly short of that full pull line, which is set at 215 feet. Our next competitor comes out of Franksville, Wisconsin, Gonzo. This is Bob Rathke, and Gonzo got to beat a 205 to take the lead. Not even close. Well short of that 200-foot mark for Bob Rathke and Gonzo. We'll look on the replay. Didn't see any specific problem with the pull, just never a whole lot of speed there, and he bogs down short of 200 feet. The distance will be 193 feet, 5 inches for Bob Rathke and Gonzo, well short of our lead distance, still held by the Heartbeat of America. Well, coming up next, we're going to be looking at Nut and Honey. This is Dean Christensen out of Cumberland, Iowa. The distance to beat, 205 feet even. Just short of a full pull for the Ford out of Iowa. Nut and Honey laying down an outstanding shot, just short of that full pull mark. Looking at it again, Nut and Honey right in the center of the track, takes it down, and that white line kind of looks like the end zone. That's our full pull mark, and you can see it was not quite enough to take it out, but it is enough to take the lead. Dean Christensen, Nut and Honey, 212 feet and a half inch, just over the 212-foot mark. Well, coming at you next, it's Maybe Baby out of Curlew, Iowa. Here's Wyman Travis. Going to do it. Our first full pull of the day in St. Paul, Minnesota goes to Curlew, Iowa's Wyman Travis, and Maybe Baby. Maybe Baby indeed. He bangs it out of here. Watch him blow past the 215-foot mark in the full pull line. It is a full pull for Maybe Baby, and we'll see if anybody can force Wyman Travis into a pull-off. Well, coming at you next is going to be Double Trouble out of West Bend, Wisconsin. Bruce Brandt will try to force a pull-off. quite there. Oh, he got close, but not enough. We're going to look at it on the replay. Double Trouble just didn't have quite enough horsepower to take it out. Looked like he hooked pretty good to the track and had a good run going. Again, 3 or 4 feet is going to be the difference between his pull and a full pull. The distance comes in for Bruce Brandt and Double Trouble at 211 feet, 6 1/4 inches. Now we get a look at the beautiful Tumbleweed out of Iowa, Winthrop, Iowa, and Tom Griffin ready to roll here on Super Tracks. It takes a full pull to get it done here in the St. Paul Civic Center. And Tumbleweed's got what it takes. He blows by that full pull finish line. Tumbleweed and Tom Griffin will come back to pull again because he's forced to pull off with this full pull. Let's watch it again, going all the way to the far right-hand side of the track, and obviously there's plenty of good dirt out there because Tumbleweed explodes past the finish line. Tom Griffin and Tumbleweed with our second full pull of the class. Well, next up, we're going to get a look at Blue Max out of Stewart, Illinois. Wally Harville ready to go. The green flag waving on the track, and Blue Max is next up at St. Paul. Just enough. You can see that last ounce of energy used by Blue Max to pull it across the line by maybe a foot or two. Blue Max has qualified for the pull-off. You see Wally Harville right here. Looked like he really was just digging down, bogged down, but somehow got it across that full pull mark. Blue Max is our third full pull at St. Paul. Well, Chances coming up next out of Plymouth, Minnesota. Ron Hackenkamp next in line to try and take it out of him. Going to get there. That good-looking classic Ford comes up well short of the full pull mark. We'll watch him again on the replay. No problems that are noticeable, just not enough to get it done today. Chances coming up short with a pull of 205 feet, 2 3/4 inches for Ron Hackenkamp out of Plymouth, Minnesota. Well, we now move to Loretta Travis. You got to look earlier at her husband Wyman. Here's the other half of the Travis team out of Curlew, Iowa. Loretta Travis, her truck's called Justice. There you go. Let's just make it a family affair by a whole bunch. It's a full pull for Loretta Travis and Justice. Watch her do it again. Very, very popular lady on the pulling circuit, four-wheel drive competition. Loretta Travis bangs it out, and she's got herself a full pull. 4 have now qualified here in the St. Paul Civic Center, and our final competitor in this first round of competition before we go to the pull-off is Al Cramer out of Black Creek, Wisconsin in Blue Magic. Just a little bit short. Blue Magic going to come in probably around 210 feet as we watch the replay. We're getting the distance. Trying that right side of the track that has been good to a couple of our pullers. It wasn't good to Blue Magic. The official distance, 209 feet, 7 3/8 inches. So 4 have qualified for our pull-off. Maybe Baby, Tumbleweed, Blue Max, and Justice. Nut and Honey will finish 5th. Then Double Trouble, Blue Magic, Chances comes in 8th. The Heartbeat of America ends up 9th. Orange Crush and Gonzo rounding out the competition at St. Paul. We've added a little bit to the sled in terms of weight, and now we're ready for the pull-off. As Maybe Baby, the first to complete a full pull, will be our first to go in the pull-off out of Curlew, Iowa. Wyman Travis goes all the way to the far right-hand side of the track. See if there's still plenty of traction left over there for him, as Maybe Baby is first. Well, there you have it. With a heavier sled, Maybe Baby still almost went past the 215-foot mark. Impressive run for Wyman Travis out of Curlew, Iowa. We'll look at it again on the replay, and we get the official distance coming in now, and this will be what the others have to beat. Maybe Baby and Wyman Travis from Curlew, Iowa, 215 feet even. Well, Tom Griffin is up next in Tumbleweed out of Winthrop, Iowa. And 215, what he's got to beat. Green flag conditions on the track, and Tumbleweed is coming into your living room. Look at this, blowing past the 215-foot mark. Wow, the track almost couldn't hold him. Tom Griffin and Tumbleweed. Look at the finish of this run. There's the mark right there. That white stripe was 215 feet, and he just blew past it, exploded by. Tumbleweed, 238 feet. Superb run, and Loretta Travis is going to try and put this win in the Travis family since Wyman has been knocked out now. But Loretta is going to have to really go a bunch to beat Tumbleweed's 238 feet. That'll put her into second place, but nowhere near Tumbleweed's pull of 238 feet. As we look at the replay, the distance comes in at 222 feet. Not only does that put her in second, that's going to keep her in second. She'll finish there because Blue Max is not going to be able to come back for the pull-off. So your winner is Tumbleweed, with Loretta Travis and Justice finishing second, and then Maybe Baby third. Blue Max rounds out the top four. We'll see you next week on Super Tracks.